Welcome back to Discovering Life After 50 with Yvonne. So it's been a couple of weeks, life's been lifing and it's just been hectic, really hectic. There's been a lot of recording going on, a lot of filming going on, a lot of changes and a lot of things happening, both in the recording world, home life and my health life. So for those of you that have been following the channel all along, thank you for sticking with me. For those of you that have just found my channel, welcome. So I know that the last couple of episodes have been about really quite deep personal things. I'm not going to go back to that at the moment. I'll probably go back to it at a later stage, but at the moment I'm just going to acknowledge the comments, acknowledge people's response and say thank you so much. I truly appreciate all the comments. I truly appreciate the support and I truly appreciate that you support my channel. So what's been happening for the last couple of weeks that I've not seen you? Oh geez, well, I've had medication mix up with my thyroid medication. Well, as you know, I had the thyroidectomy a year past in May. And I thought I was taking 125 mcgs a day and I wasn't. I was only taking 50. Wild, because I was suffering symptoms that I was kind of going, what the heck's going on? And I mean, seriously, the brain fog was bad. The skin was literally peeling off my hands. The heart palpitations and just a whole brain fog was wild. I mean, it's wild anyway when you're my age and going through menopause. And then I had a thyroidectomy on top of that and it's just wild. But it was really wild, like really seriously wild. And I had been taking the wrong medication for 6 weeks. I'm not ignoring you, by the way. I'm just actually going to plug you in because my phone decided it needed charged. So that's been happening. I've rectified that medication and getting back on track. Almost exactly 2 weeks later, I feel 100 times better. I'm still not there yet, but I feel 100 times better. The palpitations aren't as bad. The skin's not peeling off my hands anymore. It's crazy. It's really crazy when you do that and you discover the actual consequences of taking the wrong medication. It's wild. So we're getting back on track with that. As you know, I've got my TikTok journey, I've got my podcast journey. So TikTok's been through in the last couple of weeks a little rebranding from me deciding that I just wanted my channel to be called Just Yvonne. There's a whole host of reasons why I decided to do that, which I'll not really go into on this channel. But let's see how it plays out. I don't really know exactly what way I want it to go, but I've got an idea, so I'm just playing it by ear now. My podcast. Well, wow, my podcast. My proudest achievement to date in the recording world. We've now uploaded 8 episodes. We've had a special guest on episode 7. We have merch, which is phenomenal. We got ourselves 24 20-ounce mugs and they have flown off the shelf. So from 24 mugs a couple of weeks ago, we're down to about, I think, 7 left. So I'm well proud of that, well proud. And that channel's doing exactly what I need it to do and what I wanted it to do from the beginning, and that was reach the hair loss community as much as possible. There are other avenues opening up to us, just not achieved yet, but we have big plans for this channel. So I'm super proud. What's next? The garden. Well, my goodness, the garden. There's been massive changes in the garden. Let me show you what I've been up to. So this is the garden. So, update. This is the potatoes that are now starting to flower. As you can see, not wildly, but they are starting to flower, which is a good sign. This is sprouts that the wind keeps knocking down. That's sprouts. If you were watching the previous episodes, you'll know that there was purple broccoli here. That's gone, harvested. Got about half a bag, so I'm pretty proud of what I got off it. This is shallots. I've already taken 2 of them. They're nearly ready to come out the ground. And if you know, you know. This is onions and garlic that are now harvested, and they were super, super successful. The carrots that were here are gone. They were a dismal failure. That's lettuce that I'm throwing out because I don't like it. This is lettuce that I've had plenty of harvesting off of, and it's beautiful. This is my chilli, my old chilli plant. This is a tangerine dream. And as you can see, we have some peppers and loads of flowers. This is the red, this is my red bell pepper plant. As you can see, we have little peppers coming. I've lost a lot of peppers off this plant. There's been a bit of trauma with my pepper plants because of the weather. It's went from roasting to cold to roasting to cold. It's been a nightmare. But I've got a lovely big pepper coming here. That should turn red. We have a flower. This plant's lost a lot as well. But he's the baby, or she's the baby. So she'll be a red. That's a yellow. That one's a yellow. This will be red when it turns. And then there's another one which is a green, which is red pepper as well. So I'm waiting on that turning. And we have loads of little peppers coming, and this has had a lot of trauma as well. This plant has lost a lot of peppers. Down here is the beautiful cucumber plant, and it's flourishing and growing nicely. And as you can see, we have loads of little cucumbers coming. See the ones with the flowers on the end? There's down there, you'll see them, they're under there. There's one there. There's two. There's one coming here. There's one down there that's dying off. The plant's aborting it. But there is quite a few cucumbers in there. So it's coming along. Again, weather conditions have been a riot. This is a moneymaker tomato plant. As you can see, I've got tomato. I've got a tomato somewhere else on this plant. There it's there. There it's there, it's a wee baby. So there's some coming here. I think I might have some here. I think there's a baby in there somewhere. There will be baby. There's one there. A wee baby. I've not seen anything on here yet. There's one there. A little baby. And I'm not sure about here. Nothing on them yet. But we've got this big one here. On the Alicante, I have two beautiful tomatoes here. And two beautiful tomatoes down there. And oops, I've just knocked a bloody flower off. And we've got tomato here coming, and one there. And I don't know if there's any here. And anyway, I'm trying not to touch them because they're very temperamental and very fragile. And I keep breaking them. So there's a tomato here on the moneymaker. So they're coming along nicely. These two plants have flourished since I moved them to the window. Then we've got the grapevine. It's pleasantly, happily just growing away. And it's getting tall. Look at that. Look at the height of it. Then I have the beef tomato plant. And there's a lovely beef tomato here. We've got some growing here. We have, if I can get into the plant to show you, some down here. Do you see them in there? I've got loads in there. I've lost 3 of them due to blossom end rot. Can you see that here? I've got loads here. So loads, there's about 20 odd tomatoes on this plant. So that's my garden update, and this is a monster taking over my greenhouse. So I'll take you back to me. So that's my garden update. The garden's been exciting. It's been a learning curve. It's been exciting. It's been given loads and loads and loads of pleasure. Loads and loads of pleasure. So the garden's been a massive, massive success that I'm even planning next year's garden. So I'm hoping the tomatoes all settle down and the cucumber and that, because it's been pretty temperamental. So that's about the update for this week. Hopefully this will be me back on track, even though I'm late today again. I'm going to try and get this channel back on track for the usual 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I just need to prioritise. So I hope you've enjoyed the update. That's me about updated on the important things since the last 2 weeks. I want to thank each and every one of you that follow. If you've just found me, thank you. And thanks for all your comments, likes, shares. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next week.